Hi, I'm Anjali Barma and you're watching The Modern Mompreneur. And today I'm going to be sharing some tips with you to help reduce all of those groceries that you probably throw away at the end of the week and hopefully help you save on your grocery bill moving forward. I know I'm one of those people who every single week it's like you empty the vegetable drawer and you feel so horrible throwing away and wasting all of that food. Here are some great tips to help you prevent that in the future. The first one is to keep stock of the produce and the items that you are throwing away in your pantry. So have a good idea of the amount of vegetables that you are throwing away at the end of the week so that maybe you purchase a little bit less. Also, make sure you know at all times what's in your pantry and what's in your fridge. So when you do head to the grocery store, you're not purchasing items that you don't need. The second tip is one that might take a little bit of time but will save you so much waste and money in the long run, and that's actually doing a meal plan every week. So sit down on Sunday and figure out what you're going to be, map out the recipes that you're going to be cooking for the week. There's so many great apps and websites that can help with this. The 6 o'clock scramble, meal board. If you go to my website, themodernmompreneur.com, I have a link to a whole bunch of great recommendations on meal planning tools. The third tip is to make a grocery list once you have mapped out your meals. So take a little bit of time to figure out the exact ingredients you need and try to stick to that plan as much as possible. Don't do those impulse purchases. That's when you run into all these things that you end up not using. And you can save your grocery list in an app like Evernote so that every single week you will most likely be purchasing a lot of the same stuff. You can just alter from that list. It makes it easy. And I even like to arrange my list in order of what the grocery store layout is like to save time when you are there. The next tip is to cook your bigger bulk recipes or meals at the beginning of the week so that you can repurpose throughout the week. So I usually like to make my ground turkey or ground meat at the beginning of the week so that I can repurpose. For instance, ground turkey may go into chili one night and then the next day we can use it for sloppy joes or put it into enchiladas. Or make a big batch of chicken at the beginning of the week and then you can cut it up and put it into quesadillas or fajitas later on in the week. And the next tip is a great one and saves you one night of cooking, and that's to save a night every week for leftovers. So more often than not, the reason we throw away things is because we have a little bit here and a little bit there. So reserve one evening where you're literally just eating leftovers and stock your pantry so that you always have some good supplements to make those leftovers into something if you need to. So some of the staples that I rely on in my pantry and my fridge are chicken broth, tortillas, pasta. Those are all things that you can then use to like make those leftovers into something, or you can use those items to make a meal itself if you don't have enough leftovers that week. And finally, get creative in how you use those remaining ingredients. So at the end of the week, if you have some fruits left over, throw them into a blender and make a smoothie. For veggies, you can do frittatas, you can do soups, you can do stir fry. Those are all great ways. And there are a couple of great websites, All Recipes and Supercook, where you can literally type in the ingredients that you have left in your fridge and it'll spit out for you recipe recommendations. Would love to hear from you on the tools that you use to grocery shop and hopefully reduce waste in your home. Leave a comment in the box below. And if you want more tips on parenting, lifestyle, and entrepreneurship topics, please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow my blog at themodernmompreneur.com. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram at Anj Barma. Hope to see you next time.